To date, what is your favorite or most difficult chapter that you have ever written? I would definitely say that the most difficult chapter I've written is chapter 2 in book 1. Or not, book 1. Book 3. Getting myself all mixed up. I've been talking about book 1, which I'm promoting because hopefully it'll be coming out later this year. That is the goal, is to get it out this year. And then, but as I'm writing book 3, because that's where I'm at in the series, is I was really struggling with chapter 2. It was just like an emotional roller coaster in a way, and I didn't know where I wanted to go. Like, I had all of my stuff planned out like I normally do, and then I just wasn't vibing with it. Like, I was like, this is clearly where it needs to go, but I don't understand how to get there. And I just remember one day I had been talking to my mom about it out loud, and I was just like, I just don't know where to go with this thing. I kind of maybe have an idea. I thought of something earlier, and I'd had it pulled up on my computer. And then I had gotten out of the shower, and I was brushing out my hair, drying it, and suddenly it hit me. And I went, oh my gosh, that thing I was researching earlier, this is how I do it. And I ran into my bedroom, and I'm just furiously typing on the computer. And my mom's like, did you figure it out? And I'm like, yes, I did. And I'm just like trying to type notes, that way I know how to write it later. And it ended up shaping up into a really, really fun scene because of just the way that I went after the content and the way that I used science to help back up like a lot of the things. I went into a writing group that I'm on in Discord, and I was going to mix another genre specifically into this scene for a reason, and I said, hey, do you have any advice on how to do this? Because I'm not very good at writing in this genre, but this is exactly what it needs. They were very helpful, very friendly, gave me some advice, and I was like, great. I ran with it, and then went and I was like, hey, here's the scene, please give me feedback. I want to write this really well. They gave me a little bit of feedback, which I will be incorporating into the next draft, and it's going to be a really good chapter for being really difficult and not knowing where to go with it. And that's almost like a theme of the third book, is I've just been having a really difficult time with this book in general, and I think it's because it's the end of my trilogy, and somewhere in my brain it's like, I don't want this to end. So definitely this whole third book is a ride.